Well, hey there. Well, what's happened? I feel like I have to yell, but I don't. I don't think.
Hopefully.
I don't think. I don't know. A little bit different angle. You can't see my face because now you're clear across the room. Because now we actually have a room.
Yeah.
Looks kind of cool on camera. I'm not gonna lie. What's up, everybody? It's Friday. This is a random pop-up. And you see it first. This is the start of the fish bar. Looks totally like shit, but hey, pardon our dust. Don't mind the cat drinking out of the tank because they have a water bowl, and that's what they do. First off, thanks everybody for popping in. Can somebody out there just say, hey, your audio and your visual is good? That way I know, because if not, I'll have to play with that. But yeah. But anyways, this is the bar. Hopefully you can hear that. Man. AV is good, you bitch. All right, cool.
Who in the hell called you a bitch?
Jeremy.
Oh.
People love me.
I'm like, golly.
Silver Creek's popping in. What's up, Tommy? How we doing, buddy? Good to see you. This is fiction, broken shit, avoiding catastrophe. You know, man shit.
Well.
I know. Also the same. Big Steve's Glass Box Creations. You guys got to quit changing your names, man.
That.
What's happening, Big Steve? Good seeing you, buddy. Jeremy with the "You're good, bitch. Send it." Kyle Jaded. Well, I skipped over Jesse. Sorry, buddy. Saline Aquatics. What's happening, buddy? How you doing? Kyle Jaded's popping in, says your audio and video is good. Like he's actually surprised.
Because that's kind of a shock because that doesn't ever happen.
M&C Aquatics, Mayhem Bar. That's right. This is the fish bar. We're kind of just gonna bar it up, man, because we're older now. When there's one kid left in the house, minus all the furry ones, and scaly ones, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
So figured the hell with it. We don't need a table anymore. We're just gonna do a bar. It's gonna make the streaming, I think, more fun.
Yeah.
Maybe videos kind of more fun.
Yeah.
Gonna have a liar's corner right here. Maybe a smoking section, and I got my smoke machine right there. It's just gonna randomly puff stuff. So
once we figure out where we can set that up,
yeah, we gotta figure all that out yet. It's a work in progress, but it's coming along. I also have to get better cameras and stuff, and maybe lighting, or figure out a different place to put everything. You know, like this wire. Just pretend that's not there.
Yeah, that part.
Let's see. Liquid Zoo Only Fins. What's up, man? That cat's nuts.
They're all nuts.
Let's see. It's kind of weird. I guess I could just look on the screen that, you know what? I had it on there. What the hell?
The screensaver comes on after so long if you don't.
I hate that TV.
I don't understand why everybody hates the TV so much.
It's stupid.
Sure.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Can't really catch up on the chat there.
Yeah, you can.
I'm not touching that.
You got to fast forward the remote.
That's why I'm using my phone.
Anyway.
Okay. I think we are caught up with saying heys and highs and hoes, and I won't call anybody a hoe, but won't refrain from it either.
I mean, I call people hoes every day.
Oh man, that one's out. Let's just anyway, answer the question, Josh. What? See, Matt. Hey, it's Jess. Hey, have you kicked Josh down the stairs lately? No, she didn't. I almost took myself down the stairs last night, but
yeah,
that happens as you get older. Whips reeled. The whippersnapper. What's up, buddy? How you doing? He's popping in. Says, hey, hi, beautiful people. Let's get tanked. Yeah, you must have heard the can open. Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right, I am caught up. So, I think, if I'm not, sorry. Say it again, and I'll try to catch it the second time.
We're trying.
Big Steve says, creations, no, still sitting there. LOL. I got sidetracked by a dog fart. Oh, damn. I said dog fart.
You did.
Fart frog project, and the fish kind of took the backseat. I totally get that, man. This is like the one project that we scooted on. And pretty much it's because my boss is literally moving out of his house right now.
Yeah.
So it's not his house anymore, and it won't be after Sunday. So I'm like, yeah, we're going to make this happen now. So,
yeah.
And
thank God for the fat bottom girl.
Now, Silver Creek does bring up a good point. Dog farts are a very real issue in life.
Yes, they are.
Cat farts are just as evil, especially when they climb up on your shoulder like a parrot and they try to be cute and lovey. And they're like, let me love you.
Uh-huh.
And then they jump off your shoulder. Like, peace out, bitch.
They literally crop Missy Sue. She loves to crop dust you.
Yeah.
She does.
Dog asshole will move anyone out of the room. Yes. Yes, they will. I think we're all in agreement. Dog farts are horrible.
Littlefoot's farts or the worst.
Wolfie can clear the shop.
Yeah.
He can clear the shop.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. MC says Jess still got 2 kids in the house if we include the biggest kid of all.
Amen.
Well, yeah, but you know what? I don't really have an answer for that one.
No, you don't, because he's correct.
But look what the big kid does. He just makes a giant mess in here.
Wow,
this is so far behind.
You can fast forward it, like I said.
Oh,
like you can yes.
Wow.
Hit the over. You're in front of the sensor though, so
yeah.
Or the camera. You here.
Yeah, you do it.
Because
I'm seeing what I did 5 minutes ago. Sorry.
Oh, it's kind of caught up.
Good job. See, now we're giving ourselves audio visual problems.
Yeah, my bad. It's not okay. It's being really annoying. Whatever. Normally you can, but for some reason it's not doing it this time.
Vinoski's popping in. What's up, buddy? Good seeing you. And you know what? I was going to make a totally different sign, but I kind of like that one.
This sign is great. I love it, honestly.
Yeah. I'm still going to make another sign and probably put it, in that area where the cobwebs are that you guys may or may not be able to see.
I don't see them, but whatever.
I just noticed them.
Jeremy said, I got 13 years before I'll have any of them moving out. I mean,
that sucks.
No, in all honesty, don't wish for those 13 years to go by fast, because before you know it, they are moving out and you're looking around going, now what? Like, it sucks.
Whipper says, no arguing. Don't make me turn this stream around.
Turn it around.
Shut up. Jess is asking how we're doing tonight. We are doing great. Hope you and the family are doing good too. One of these days, I'll wake up before 9 a.m. on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Or 11.
I actually managed to get into my first easy stream on Sunday a couple of weeks ago, and it was awesome. You came down when I was watching Jason. Depths Unknown does his easy stream on Sunday mornings, and I finally got to watch one after forever and ever and ever. It was
my kid
cool.
And grandkids are moved out. Oh.
I mean,
yeah.
That can happen.
Yeah.
That can happen.
Things happen.
I can't even tell you how many times I moved back in with my mom, or my mom was living with us because of one situation or another. It happens.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Life's not perfect. It's not by any means.
No.
And it can be difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, dude. I'm like the epitome of. I'm the epitome of it. Like literally, I don't have an explanation other than I'm the epitome of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesse says, I found out how Whip keeps that hair so glorious on his stream today. Or two today, Primes. Pantene and gear oil. Well, I have a habit of catching cherries as I'm welding. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any more long hair for the Prime here in the near future. I'll be lucky if I can get a long beard back. You know, after the Smurf beard, as I will refer to it, this one's struggling to come back. I strongly recommend, if you have a beard, don't bleach it.
No.
Now, if you do bleach it, talk to Chattanooga Ed, because he told me after I did it that they do make a bleach that's safe for beards. I didn't know that until after, which damage was already done at that point.
Right.
Creation, would that be SAE 30? Do bleach it. Don't let Jess do it.
Come on now.
And that's why right here is growing really good. Because we didn't bleach that, because I literally couldn't take it.
You literally, like, you were gagging. You were such a girl about me bleaching it. Like, those smells. It's just part of what we do.
Jesse said he got sprayed with hydraulic fluid bad 3 times this week. 3 times? How the hell do you get blasted 3 times by hydraulic fluid? And God, yes, it does stink. Gear oil, though. Gear oil is unpleasant for a very long time. Because it gets in your nose and it stays there. Just the scent of it.
Yeah. Well, my truck still smells like gear oil, and I've had it for 4 years, and it hasn't been a delivery truck in like probably 6 or 7. And you can still smell it every time you get into that thing. It's nasty. Stuff.
Whoever plumbed that house was an ass bag. Coral says stuff his nose with Vicks. Yeah. Stephen P. 2003 Aquatics.
Hello.
What's up, buddy? It's so dark in here. Scotty. Wait.
Oh my God.
I need my glasses. Where's my Harry Carey glasses?
Upstairs somewhere, and I am not going for it.
Stephen, you have awoken the demon.
Oh my God.
That is my character, Cotty Silmer. Which I haven't done on TikTok lately. I was gonna make the video, but then I got stupid busy, and then some bullshit happened. I'm not gonna lie there. Some straight bullshit happened concerning a friend's vehicle who we were trying to help out. If you follow along on TikTok, you know. And if you don't, you should. Okay, yeah, I totally ripped off Stoner Cup there. But anywho, anyway, did it again. Yeah, last week, well, I guess much past Wednesday, I just haven't felt like doing much videoing. This is literally the most videoing I felt like doing in the last couple days, because I made a kind of an angry video, and I'm just letting it simmer for a minute.
Yeah.
Jeremy says, I hate Kilmer so damn much. Oh, we all do. And it's funny because he has 6 million followers on this platform. And then he came to TikTok, where the sharks are, like me, everybody else. When we see blood in the water, we have a little more freedom over there.
Yeah.
And we utilize that freedom.
Right.
A lot. There's going to be a series on this. KJE Aquatics. Oh shit. Bullshit. I don't
Yeah.
know.
6 million morons this year.
Yeah. Oh, Nathan Huffy's popping in. What's up, buddy? Only TikTok I know is of On the Clock. Well, you know, it's funny because the older crowd, and I guess I kind of fit in there, we're like taking over it. It's fun.
It used to be like a kid thing, honestly, like when it first came
Stephen
out.
Peace's TikTok comments are too honest for my fragile feelings.
People can get pretty brutal on there. Like,
Whips a YouTube mechanic.
oh no, because Whip said, "Who the hell is Kilmer?" So Jeremy was commenting back.
Yes.
It's YouTube.
Yeah, if you want to get annoyed tremendously, just look up Scotty Kilmer. Trust me, it's irritating beyond no other. It's literally just a dumbass talking about random stuff. I'm going to show you why you don't have to change your oil every 3,000 miles. That's just the government's way to make you pay more money.
Anyway.
See, it's just literally, it's that easy to make fun of. I don't care. You know, this guy literally, instead of fixing something the correct way, will go and buy a bottle of head gasket repair and toss it in there just to help my customer get down the road a few miles. You're going to be lucky if that guy can make it 3 miles. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Salient even said, I found TikTok a lot more interactive, good views, and you can make money on lives now. No need to wait and people will gift you.
I do get why people hate it, though, because it's China. I get it. I'm right there. I don't make money on either platform, so I don't give two shits.
Right.
If they shut this channel down, I'll just make another one. I don't care.
Yeah. I found him 5 or 6 years ago when we were shopping for Jen's van. Oh my God.
You didn't buy a Honda Odyssey, did you? I mean, they're okay.
Honda Odysseys aren't terrible vans. I mean,
I'm
thinks
surprised it wasn't a
Celica.
This guy is just literally, we're not joking on how many times this guy mentions Toyota Celica.
Yeah.
In one video. But the greatest one was the whole jump starting a vehicle with a running video. I'm sitting here like, everybody has done that for years.
He said we did buy an Odyssey, but it's been great so far.
Well, yeah, the vans are fun.
Yes.
It's the Celicas, and I mean, they're all right, whatever, but they're not the greatest vehicle ever created. I don't care what one idiot says. They're just not the greatest thing ever created.
Nathan says Keith is the only one not modded in the channel.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe he wasn't in when I was having an Oprah moment.
You were throwing wrenches at a lot of people, and Keith might not have been able to.
Well, if I can get this to work. Oh, I can't do it on here. You got to do it on
Coro says the Odyssey is one of the better minivans to have come out in the last 10 years. That I think I can agree on, honestly.
I found another one too. So you get a wrench and you get a wrench. Okay, everybody's got a wrench. Unless Adele comes in here, she's not getting a wrench. Not again.
Aw. Keith said, I'm good. I don't have a fat head, just a fat belly.
Hi.
We call that a dad bod.
Why do you think I got it so dim in here? You ever seen those influencer farms in China? It's a different planet over there. No. I've seen like these weird houses where a bunch of people stand around and do dumb shit and record themselves. And they think they're funny, but it's just a bunch of people being dumb.
Right. Aqua Garden Zen just came in. Hello. at the gym with the wife, Mike Austin. I know where you can get a Dodge Ram that's been rear-ended slightly. First of all,
It's still good.
second of all, that truck is still a beast.
And you know what? For making fun of my truck, you don't get a wrench. Yeah, fuck yourself.
Yeah, that part. That part.
No, I gotta give him a wrench. It's fine. You get one because you're my brother. I have to. So. Oh, picture a big warehouse full of people, cameras, and a six. No, just God no. Mommy missile. You had a mommy missile. Now you have a mommy aircraft carrier.
Do you know somebody told me, one of my coworkers told me today that she is going to start calling my truck Big Ben. She goes, it's so funny to see you maneuver that truck around. I'm going to start calling it Big Ben. I'm like,
why would you call it Big Ben? We're not in freaking England.
I don't know. But I was just like, because she's always like, the way you park that thing. And I'm like, I can parallel park that thing. Okay. Like, what the hell?
Want to build a plane? I'm totally in. I'm good at building planes. They're plastic and you can hang them or you can set them on things or you can even sink them in fish tanks if you want. That's about as good as a plane building I'm into. I'll build it, but I'm not getting in it. And I don't suggest anybody else does either. What are you doing?
Hang on. He's like splooting on the.
I hope that just means he's laying.
He's doing a very funny sploot on this.
Aqua Garden Zen came in. I'm sorry, I totally missed you.
I literally just said.
Well, you said a lot of things. I really wasn't listening.
He's laying on this stool so funny, and the camera's not picking it up because of the way the angle is, but it's just like he's all skinny in the front and all sprawled out, and then his butt is just like, it looks like a chicken butt. A burnt chicken.
Man. See, Keith, man, I should have gave Keith a wrench sooner. 26 people in here and 7 likes. You better come up off them likes.
That's right.
Probably just ruined the stream by doing that. Oh man, is your truck lifted? No, it's not.
No,
it's actually factory height for the 2500.
Yes.
What's funny is that rental car they stuck me in when my car was missing in action. I could have put that rental car in the truck,
in the bed. That
and rental, now I actually should have just done it for the hell of it.
That rental car would have sat completely comfortable, bumper to bumper, in the bed of my truck, and still had space.
Scuba Steve, I don't give hellos until I get likes.
I don't like till I get a hello. Is
no,
what he said.
That's I'm changing the law.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
So either like or get out. No.
Oh, I like messing with Scuba. He's blood.
Yeah, Mike, and the fact that it is such a gas guzzler.
Yeah, hit the wrench or you might lose your like or your wrench. What he said, not me. It wasn't so much of a gas guzzler. Well, yeah. It's thirsty, but it's purpose built. That's why it's thirsty.
Because it can tow and it can all that.
Why? I still to this day don't understand why my buddy had a 10,000 pound tow hitch installed onto it, but he did. I don't even think that truck is capable of pulling 10,000 pounds. I would be afraid to try it, although the frame is solid.
It is.
The body's not.
No.
But the frame is. And then that Tommy gate that he had rebuilt, and now it is 3,000 pounds heavier than it originally was. But it works great.
Yeah. It got this home.
What'd you make for dinner tonight? I don't know. Who made dinner? Oh, shit.
What?
Somebody made dinner.
Because there's leftovers that I'm sick and tired of just throwing away. So, not to mention the fact that we had to get a table out of the house and get this into the house.
10,000-pound tow hitch so you can airdrop in it. I mean, yeah, the truck's stout. I'll give her that. And it really didn't do bad going clear across town to pick this up. Of course, this doesn't weigh maybe 100 pounds, but
Probably right around that.
it's just awkward. I don't even think it's 100 pounds. Like probably 80.
Mike said, I'll come over for leftovers.
And you can take a truck with you.
Not without cash in hand.
Well, I mean, you'll be lighter, but heavier. Oh, man. You're eating at Taco Bell. What did you get? Oh, no.
What do you get every time?
Ooh.
I get the Nachos Bel Grande when I eat at Taco Bell,
Oh,
but
God.
it's very rare.
I get the shits when I eat at Taco Bell.
Well, the one close to work in Waynedale is decent.
Yeah, well, they were.
No, I mean, I was just there a couple of weeks ago. It wasn't bad. But anyway,
Well,
I prefer going to the actual authentic Mexican restaurant right up the road to get real nachos that are good.
keep yapping.
Yeah, okay, well, you might want to grab a couple then. Just saying. Yeah. Mike says I get the chicken enchilada burritos. Okay, that sounds good. Best small truck ever other than an old Toyota T100, the Chevy S10 with the 4.3 Vortec.
Forever.
Yeah.
They don't run as long as Toyota and Celica, but they run for quite a while.
Mike said George's. No, I'm talking about there's this restaurant in Waynedale. It's called Taco Zone. It's been there for like ever.
I won't go anywhere near George's.
No. The owner of that place died too, and I've heard it's gone downhill since then. But Ford fucking Ranger. I mean, a Ford Ranger, those things go forever and ever.
I tell you what,
It's
just
crazy.
the plain Jane stripped down edition Ford Ranger, just a 2-door regular cab pickup that had, I think it was the 3-liter, or it might have been the 4-liter. Get a 4. I think it was a 4-speed. I don't think they made 5s. I could be wrong on that. Don't hold me to that. But those little Rangers were just stout beats.
Yeah.
Just keep on trucking. I mean, you can kill them, but it's hard.
The tacos you used to get when you guys worked at Advance. No, that was Coahuila's, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They're not even around anymore.
Yeah, they're still around, but their quality sucks now. I've got a TDI for a Ford Ranger. Just need to find my Ford Amazon or
Nice.
Scamazon, as I call it.
Huh.
But LOL was typing that shit out. At a 78 Courier, I painted camo HS body shop. That thing was a beast. I'll tell you what, man. Those Rangers are just...
I mean, people make a lot of fun of them because, you know,
Well, they're Fords.
that.
And let's face it, Fords have a lot of... I'll be honest, though. You show me one auto make that doesn't have a lot of problems. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a freaking high dollar British car. I can show you a Bentley right now with some problems. The Jaguar, I can show you one of those that has some serious problems,
Well,
which I already did on TikTok. Anyways, just every car maker has their bad apples. Every one of them.
mm-hmm.
My car, it's a great car. It's also easily stolen. But let's not forget about the GMs in the 80s that were also just as easily stolen.
Right.
80s and 90s. Everybody, Ford had the, okay, now I'm going across the pond here, but they had the Sierra, which is basically the Escort here.
Yeah.
That got stolen. I don't even think people shut them off when they parked them. It's just like, why? It's just going to be gone in the morning. It was so bad there that they would not insure those things. And pretty much the same way with my car.
It was for a while here.
There are some insurance companies that won't insure those cars just because of the YouTube and TikTok videos of people showing you how to steal the damn things. And Hyundai literally won't do shit about it other than put 2 stickers in the window, plug their computer in, go click, and then they rip the wheels off your car and they go and do a full-blown inspection so they can at least get something out of you.
Right.
And it's like, I didn't ask you to do all that shit.
Right.
Crazy. Yep, they took my car for a 34-mile drive. That was it.
Was it 34 miles they put on it?
34 miles. I remember because I parked it and it had 80,206 miles. And then when I got it back, it had 34 more.
Yeah.
And that was literally getting it towed directly to me.
Right.
When I could apply power to it, and nothing other than pocket change and the car was stolen. That was it. They left everything else in there.
Mike said, I'll sit outside your house with my 1911 for smokes and dinner.
I mean, I can do that on my own.
Right.
But you're more than welcome. Whip's just saying my name a lot, and then he forgot.
Yep.
Send Josh, my brother's 75 Bricklin to work on. You know what? I like to work on old stuff. I do. But this Harley I'm working on, I don't like it anymore. It is so freaking hard to find parts for those damn shovel heads.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, and this one's some weird modded out one that the guy that had it built it a certain way. Well, that guy passed away. He's the only one that knew what the hell he did. And modern parts, the only modern parts you can find just don't seem to work right. I'm about to wash my hands of this thing because aside from completely tearing this thing down to bare bones, one, the bike is not safe to ride. I have numerously expressed numerous times to the owner, not safe at all. And I get it. He's got to do this on a budget. I totally get that. I try to work with everybody that has a budget because I have a budget. I get it. I understand. But what you got to understand is I can only do so much without completely ripping things to shreds and starting from scratch. And that's what that bike needs. And I don't have the time. I don't have the time anymore.
Salient is complaining about the lighting. It's again a work in progress.
Well, yeah, this is just the.
He says I can't see your faces.
Okay, well, how about now?
I mean,
I don't know now. Oh, Jesus Christ! I can look down here.
And
I like
that's
it
the problem.
dark. It goes with a bar.
Well, it's just a matter of we have to figure out all of that, like configuring everything properly.
Well, that and I've got to aim things, and now it's in my eyes. Thanks.
Right.
We'll give her one click down, and we'll agree on
He
that.
said that's much gooder. Mike said it's romantic.
Oh, boy.
No.
Well, the other reason you can't see my face is my camera is 10 feet that way.
I mean, everything has been moved around to kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? I kind of like the idea. We're still playing with it. This configuration may change. I don't know. We'll see. Because I kind of wanted to bring that tank like out to this end. I still got to have a walkway through here.
Yeah.
So that might make things tricky. I don't know. We may straighten it up and kind of do things. But I like it like this because I can see all that.
Right.
if I ever clean my tanks and make them pretty again, you guys can see stuff back here while we're doing whatever. And I got to work on wiring and stuff. There's plenty of stuff to do. You guys need a bigger house now. Yes,
No.
I agree. It
I'm
doesn't
saying,
really need to be bigger. It just needs to be one level and way the hell away from where it's at right now.
well, the problem is if we even did that, we have a lot of tanks that we have to figure out how to get out to move to a new place.
Daniel Velez, what's happening, buddy? How you doing? Whip says, I like this too because I can't see Josh so good. Uh-huh. You're going to see me real soon, buddy.
Jeremy, I hear Mike wants to buy you a bigger house. That's what I mean, that's what I heard.
I mean, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will trade you my truck if you buy me a bigger house. And we'll go just title for title, man.
I don't think it works that way.
Oh, man. I don't know. This is, like I said, this is not permanent. I have to do something with that. I have to do something with everything else. And we're working on it. I'd like to, actually, what I just now thought of is I could put that light on top of that, and there's power right there.
Yeah.
I just don't know if the cord's long enough.
It should be.
It might be. Yeah. It should, because there's plenty of plugs there. We're working on it.
Salient just says if you want to clean the bigger house, sure. And then Mike says, do I get a room? No, listen, we're no more roommates, no more. We got enough. Okay.
We could have the old garage days. Those were fun. The people across the alley from us probably didn't like us, especially when the one guy kind of pissed me off a little bit. Well,
Yeah.
Mike may or may not have gone over there and done something.
Hell, let's not talk about those days.
The guy had that coming. He really did. Oh, man.
We lost the chat. I don't know why.
The TV's losing it, but nothing else is.
Right.
Okay.
He said I did nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Exactly. That's why I said
exactly.
we're not talking about, like, what are you even talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. You're an angel that just had to pee that night.
Sure. Whip has a question. And it's going to
Well,
scroll through before you see it.
Let's see what Whip's question. Nope, I got it right here. Says, question alert, mechanic question alert, siren. My 96 Harley's chrome is starting to pockmark. I don't know the official term. Is that something that buffs out? So is it pitting?
That's probably what he means is pitting.
If it's pitting, if it's very, very, very light pitting, it's going to be there. But you can try. Now, if it's heavier than that,
He did say pitting.
yeah. My front wheel got something on it at some point last winter. I don't know if it happened when I had it parked at work or if it happened somewhere else, but something got on that wheel. And, well, it ate it. And if you've ever seen my bike, they are solid wheels because it's a Fat Boy and they are chromed. I am not paying to have those re-chromed. And that's what this is going to take. Light pitting, however, you can get light pitting out. But just the deeper and the bigger the pitting, it's not going to come out very easily. What I would try is Never Dull. I would try that, do it by hand, and just kind of, because you can adjust the pressures with your hands way easier than trying to do it with some sort of power tool. And just, take your time with it. It might take it out. I've been seeing a lot of products on all the platforms, and I bought into one of them to try it. And that brake bomber stuff, total joke. Waste of money, don't do it. But yeah, the pitting, sometimes you can get it sometimes. It really just depends on how bad it's starting to pit. And then what I would do after that, honestly, I'd wax it. Once you've got it taken care of, wax it. And that way you've at least got a coating of something there to kind of help protect it. Same bike, 96 Fat Boy, lots of chrome. Yeah. Yep.
Jesse said, so if you guys take another unauthorized hiatus without consulting me again, there will be consequences.
I don't know. I think the hiatuses are pretty much over. Sharkfin made it in. What's up, Sharkfin? Sorry, buddy. I was going off on a tangent.
Yeah, well, you do that. That's what you do.
I think everybody in the fish fam should have a fish named Scuba. I don't know. Call me biased if you want to. Oh, man. I have fish called other things like asshole, peckerhead.
No, we don't.
Over there I do.
We have Gargar Binks.
Dumbest name ever.
Well, she said his name was Gargar. I added Binks because why not?
Yes, this nightmare right here is saltwater tank.
Yes.
And that's the only one. And it looks like complete and utter shit because I broke the protein skimmer.
Yeah.
Which is, well, it's trying to come back to life. But I don't know. I got a lot of growth in there, and it looks like complete shit right now, which is why the light's just going to stay blue.
Whip just said, Jesse, have you met the primes? Josh is a monster, and he's not even the scary of the two. Better bring help. Because he threatened consequences if we go on a hiatus again. I mean...
I kind of like this because I have a place to put my foot.
I feel like we're going to have to get a couple more bar stools.
Squirrel.
Like, what do you mean, nah?
Nah. Because that's going to invite people over, and I don't want to.
Okay, Jason likes to come over. What happens if Jason
fine.
wants to come over and Mini Metalhead wants to be down here at the same time?
Oh, yeah, like that's ever going to happen.
I'm just saying.
She'll be down here, but not
or
sit.
Junior Metalhead and her boyfriend.
You got too many metalheads. Can't keep track of.
I just don't like to necessarily say their real names.
Well, on that subject. So some of you may have been keeping along the early part of this week and noticed, well, I put an angry video out. I don't normally do it. I don't like to do it. I couldn't not do it on this one. And I will come on YouTube and publicly say, fuck Meineke. There we go. Okay, now that's out of the way. So long story short, how do I want to put this? A friend's car needed a timing job. I heard it while I was standing on my porch and they started it. I already knew what was wrong. Anywho, anyway, I offered to help. They sent me the car. Unfortunately, that car has a warranty program attached to it, and I don't typically work with those because they're sketchy sometimes. This one, yes and no. But long story short, we diagged it. We figured out what was wrong. Took me not long at all, in fact. Anywho, anyway, long story short, my company, that company couldn't see eye to eye. So we had to revoke the job. So in town here, there's very, very, very limited shops that actually will work with this company. And they sent it to Meineke. We're thinking, all right, cool. Well, so Meineke gets the car and literally tears it apart, sends video and pictures of somebody's blown up motor to this warranty company and says it needs an engine. Now, keep in mind, when the car left me, it ran and drove. It was fine other than the rattle. But it was getting close to cutting loose. These guys tear it apart and they go, oh, there's a broken bolt. That's an engine. Literally, the bottom guide bolt on the outer chain guide sheared off. Or they broke it. I don't know. I looked at that and I'm like, I can have that out in probably 2 minutes with the welder. Not a big deal. Now, here's the problem. They left the car completely disassembled, put everything in the back of the car, did not tell the customer, hey, you probably shouldn't try and start that or disable it from being startable. The customer didn't know it, tried to start the car. Long story short, this is a dual overhead cam interference engine. The timing chain is completely it's off. It's there, but it's off. So one cam, not even turning. The other cam may have turned. I don't know. So I got in there with a borescope, and my borescope sucks. I paid $20 at a pawn shop for it. But the images I got, there is a questionable valve that I just can't get a good picture on. And then there is a valve that looks like it literally tried to squish a penny.
Yeah.
On the very edge. Now, I don't know if that's just my camera got something on it. I don't know. So I've got a new borescope coming, one of those fancy ones you can get off of Scamazon that you can use your thumb and it like does this crap. Before I take that head off and then tell this warranty company, hey, here's the deal now because those assholes and da-da-da-da-da, now we got to put a head on it or have that one rebuilt, whatever. All of this could have been avoided simply if that warranty company just would have played ball. All of this would have been avoided. Meineke, blah, blah, blah. Meineke is a dirty whore. Yes.
He said that's what he heard.
Mm-hmm.
What I heard is
Meineke will purposely tear your shit up when they know that they can go and screw a warranty company over because that's what they do. They're out to screw anybody. You, a warranty company, another company, they don't give two shits. They don't.
right.
It's a pain in the ass, and now I got to fix it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
What is the fish cord?
The Discord channel.
Okay. See, that I don't do. I have no idea what Discord is.
I still don't really understand it. There are times.
I had it for when my friends and I were playing Destiny, and I barely knew how to work it then. I don't know how to work it now.
I still don't really know how to work it.
I just don't.
Yeah, I don't really understand how to use it.
I don't
either.
even know this Instagram thing. I don't do that either. We're on there. It's her and Minnie, not me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Salient, let me ask you this. You ever sit down on a toilet seat that has a hairline crack, pinches your ass, sends you through the
Well,
roof?
I tell you what, that'd definitely wake your ass up.
I mean, I've had situations where like there's the toilet seat covers that are like those foamy plastic ones, and then that plastic cracks, and you sit on that and it pinches the butt cheek. That hurts like hell. Which is why I don't use those.
Yeah, there's some stuff that can happen on a toilet, man. You ever sat on one and the damn thing tried to fall over?
Well, there's that.
That's why I can't be drunk at Lowe's anymore.
Well, Stephen P. Yes, I know how to type messages on it and like share pictures or links, whatever. But as far as like, I know there were situations where if you feel like things are getting too chatty, like Matt said, you're able to like mute for so long, but I can never remember how to actually do that. So then I just get frustrated and I turn my ringer on or my ringer off to like silence or whatever. But other than that, I don't mind Discord. This is why when I find a good mechanic, I'm such a loyal monkey. It's scary. I don't know what's going on, and they can tell me almost anything to the point where I'm like, okay, here's my stuff. Yeah, like shut up and take my money.
I wish you could find that picture of me when we went to Lowe's that one time for some reason, and I found their flyer or whatever, and we were right by the toilets. There was a flyer on the ground. And I might have pulled my pants down and sat on the toilet like I was reading the thing, taking a shit. I wasn't. I had underwear on.
I don't think I mean, I've switched phones so many times.
I miss that picture.
Whip said, if I can figure it out, you can too. You're way smarter than me. No, okay. But see, first of all, I don't know that I agree with that part. And also, when it comes to these like new age apps like Discord and stuff like that, no. Like I struggle so much to figure out half of that shit, and then Discord updates all the time. So it's like, what in the world?
June's going live.
Kalish says, good evening, wonderful people. Been lurking, but it's finally 5. Well, hell.
Somebody just said
5 o'clock somewheres.
Yep. Cheers. What's up, Kalish? How you doing?
Jesse said he's always wanted to install a stainless steel toilet seat when the wife is sleeping, gets up to a negative 10 degree. No.
That would be hilarious.
Because, well, you better hope that she doesn't know how to uninstall that toilet seat, because if that were me, I would take it straight off the toilet and hit you in the head with it.
Somebody sent me that. Oh. All right. Kevin sent me a message. Is this available? Is the ad viewable?
Oh, see.
There's what I do. And I just got out of the damn YouTube. Damn it.
That's the BS you have to deal with when you're trying to sell anything on Facebook Marketplace.
That just proves to me that they are not reading, and I am not going to answer that question.
When the ad says if it's up, it's still available, but then they send you a message that says, is this still available?
I even put in the ad, if the ad is still visible, there's no need to ask me if it's available.
Right.
Maybe I should respond. Then I don't have to fix it.
Whip says, let me know how that works out for you. I have a spare room. Oh, I think he's talking to Jesse about the stainless steel toilet seat. Yeah.
That
I'm telling you right now.
That might get you in the doghouse. Funny, but might get you in the doghouse.
I am telling you right now, you are going to be wearing that toilet seat as a cone, like a dog that just got his nuts clipped. Like, no.
Why do we have to bring up nuts again? That's just a sore subject.
Why is it a sore subject?
Because there's a lot of animals that lost their nuts here lately.
There is 2 males.
You know what? I did see on a friend's post that testicles are worth $27,000 a piece right now. That new Snap-on box I want, the configuration is $25,000. I've had all the kids I want. I'm thinking I'll get the box, and then the other one, I'll sell it and get the tools to put in that box. So it'd be like 5 tools, but
Look, salient. Jess went straight to the violence.
Yeah, she always goes for the throat or the nuts.
Listen.
Just ask the cats.
There are literally only 2 males in this house that have been neutered. The rest of them are all females, and one of them is actually going on Monday to be spayed. So
technically, all the male cats are now females.
no.
Technically, they are now.
No. But anyway, I do have a female that's going in Monday to be spayed, but you know what? Listen, I'm sick and tired of all these God-forsaken kittens in this house.
Whip.
He said, hey, I wasn't kidding when I said Josh isn't the scarier prime of the two. Listen, I am who I am, and yes, I choose violence, and no, I don't care.
2 tips: never fry bacon naked. I knew that one.
Nor walk around in a towel after the shower with a cat looking up at you. Also, well, I don't necessarily have that problem.
If I did, I wasn't sober enough to remember it.
I don't really
have that is a possibility.
Problem.
I just love how I don't have to hide it anymore.
Okay. This is taking a very vulgar turn.
No, the fear not.
Yeah, back it up.
I still have one kid here. I gotta hide some things.
Lord have mercy.
Eventually, however. Eventually, I'll have an OnlyFans account. It'll have 1 subscriber. It'll be her. But
says who?
Okay, it'll just be me with a fake account.
Why exactly?
Make myself feel better.
Why exactly would I subscribe and pay for your OnlyFans account when we share money? That's stupid.
I support my habit.
I'm paying you to get my money back. That is stupid.
Well, it's like taxing. It's just taxing. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I mean, British do it. The government does it. Why the hell can't I do it?
Because you're not the government.
Well, I fuck like it. Oh, that came out, didn't it? Whoopsie doodles. Well, hey, you know what? If you look to the top right of the screen, that's there for a reason.
Jesse wants to know what your OnlyFans would consist of.
Well, probably just me sleeping because that's all I feel like doing anymore. But I could do it naked, or I could do it in an elephant thong, or, maybe shaving. I don't know.
Oh my God. Anyway.
My head.
Whip says, hey, how goes the new pond build? It was you that was having a leak issue on the current pond. Yes. So yes and no.
Oh yeah. Nothing's happened with that yet. So my heater took a shit again for the 80th time because I'm stupid and I keep buying the cheap ass ones. So the only fish down there is split. That's not what happened. The power got cut or something.
We lost power.
That's right. The damn, the second time we lost power.
Yeah.
Something happened. I hit another pole or something. We didn't know it. It wiped things out down there, and the only one that survived was split. Mm-hmm. So that was a fun day. Very fun day. But no pond repairing or anything.
Read Nathan's comment. Comment.
His
OnlyFans.
Oh, okay. See, I'm old. You actually have to spell it out for me. Would be dipping. Oh, you know what? I could dip them in different weights, and then we could do shaved or not shaved. See, there's things.
Oh my God!
All right, Daniel B. Good seeing you, buddy. Okay. Sorry if we scared you away.
So Whip followed up were you not having a leak issue? Maybe that was someone else. I mean,
Oh,
it does leak, but
it leaks. It leaks like a son of a bitch because I put a catfish in it with plecos, and they all spook each other and they spike things. And I was told by somebody in a far, far land away called Ohio, never put a gar in an Intex pool because it'll blight it. Yeah, the gar's the only thing that didn't damage that pool. Everything else did.
Yeah.
But that guy has stingrays in his pool. I
Right.
don't get it.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, the pool's about had it.
It's not so much that it's like severe leaks, though. It's just enough.
It's manageable. It's pretty much it's just seeping, annoyingly, because I think the hole is on the bottom where I can't see it.
It's like when you leave your pipe, your faucets to drip in the winter to keep your drains from freezing. That's kind of almost what it does.
You know, Prime, speaking of Taco Bell and others, you see this food advertised on TV, makes it look like a cross between Megan Fox and Jesus, but when you actually get it, it looks like the guy from the Goonies. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you get the other day? Oh, me and Ken got rallies the other day, and they had what do they have right now? Or Checkers. You guys, I don't know if you have rallies or Checkers, but they're the same company, and they have the same stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, they have sourdough bacon Buford or something like that right now. I was like, oh my god, that looks so yeah.
That actually sounds really good.
So, I did my usual laziness, you fly, I buy thing. So, he comes back. Half my fries were in the bag as usual, and I opened the burger up, or the wrapper. It's upside down where it should be right side up. Just me. I'm kind of anal retarded on some of this stuff, or whatever you call it.
But anyway.
So I open it and I'm like, oh, that's the bottom. Okay. Flipped it over. No big deal. Whatever. And looked like I threw it against the wall a couple times. That does not look like the fucking picture.
Because you know when they're doing those pictures or those videos or whatever, someone is actually taking their time to build that sandwich. But you, both of us being in fast food, you know how it works. You are on a set specific time to see that order, build that order, and get it to the window. So yeah, everything does get thrown together very quick.
Nathan says, okay, back to catching fish until I hear something else I need to comment on. See you, buddy.
Well,
Whip says, do they ever? No. I think the only time I've ever seen anything come from a fast food joint that actually looked somewhat like the picture was when the health inspector was in town.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That was the only time I ever saw a good Chinese food restaurant. That was the only time I ever saw a halfway decent fast food joint. Now, if you go to the rural counties, you got little old ladies working there, and they're like, "Oh, here you go, honey."
So,
and I mean that thing, you open it up, and it's just steam coming out of there. I'm like, wow. I will drive to Warsaw to eat at McDonald's. I will not eat McDonald's anywhere in a 60-mile radius here.
So, and it's funny that you said that, because I was just going to segue into the fact that when we were at the Clash, we pretty much ate McDonald's the entire time we were there.
I think this year we're not, though, because I don't think I can eat McDonald's.
And
8 times in a row.
I listen, I don't disagree, but I will tell you that was a situation where you could eat that and you didn't feel disgusting afterwards, or at least I didn't.
Well,
the food actually looked good.
And the first time we ate there, and it was like, wow, this is weird. I'm expecting bubble guts, and I feel great.
Right.
Ish.
Right.
And, yeah, well, beer fixed that, but what is I'm missing? that stuff too. Maybe Culver's. Culver's, that, yeah. Depends on the one you go to here. There's two that I know of. There might even be a third one.
I believe we only have two.
One of them, if they are getting slammed, and they're always getting slammed out west, it's close. I will give them credit. It's close to the picture. And you can tell they do actually try to take their time to wrap it properly, because their burgers come like half wrapped in this brown paper and then closed in a box, or something like that.
Right.
And I tell you what, I haven't been disappointed with theirs.
Yeah.
Other than the fact they're busier than shit every time I go. And that is the one thing that will turn me from any food joint, is when they're busier than shit. Because it's like, well, we're going to be sitting here for an hour.
Right. Whip just said, ouch, McDonald's every day for 3 or 4 days. I'd be wearing my guts for garters.
Yeah, I'm surprised you weren't wearing my guts.
In all honesty, that's really all that we could afford. Like, we were hearing everybody talk about prices for the restaurant right there in the hotel, and we're like, no.
Well, anybody that knows hotel food, they know that shit's expensive.
Right. And it was really all that we could afford that was close, without physically like going down the road to Walmart and just buying stuff for sandwiches and snacks or whatever. So yeah. But we did it. We survived.
Yeah, well, not only that, but everything in that town closes very early. Except for McDonald's.
That too.
So it was like, well, shit. All right. But Jesse says I was talking to Craig on his stream. He's from Australia. Yeah. I mentioned the commercial for Foster's Australian trip. Yeah. He almost puked and said that beer is terrible.
It is actually pretty gross.
It is horrible. It's horrible here. But people here will buy it because they think, oh, that's how they drink it in Australia. And then you go to Australia and they're like, that's piss.
Right. Because they always advertise it as Australian for beer. And
the mushroom and Swiss from Parties. Yes. Way too overpriced, but worth it.
See, Nathan Hovey just said, I went up to see Grant and Shelby and we went to dinner and it was $40 each. Fuck that noise. And I had to cook my own food. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. That's stupid.
You know, when I worked for Advance Auto Parts back in, the 50s. No.
Oh, we're going to tell the Virginia.
Yeah, we had to. So when they made me a general manager, they failed to tell me I had to fly to Virginia for a week and be utterly fucking annoyed by go team, we care about you. Yeah, corporate bullshit. Anyways, I had fun. I was drunk most of the time, but they didn't tell me they were paying for it until we got there. And they're like, here's your card. And I'm like, what's this for? And they're like, whatever you want. And I'm like, right. That's my kind of party. Anywho, anyway, we go to this, we're walking around downtown Roanoke. And there's me and one other person from here from Fort Wayne. And then everybody else, we're just kind of making friends. Basically making fun of people. They're hanging around us and continuing to make fun of people. And so we all just kind of made a group that made fun of everybody because it was fun. Anywho, anyway, we go into this restaurant. It really didn't look like what I would call a high class or fine dining establishment. It looked like I'm not going to say a hole in the wall, probably a mid-sized hole in the wall that had this fancy menu. So I was like, all right. By this time, I'm 4 sheets to the wind. I didn't get too damn.
That.
But I get the menu and I notice It's just one piece of laminated cardboard, and on one side there's food, no prices, and on the other side there's a bunch of French words I can't pronounce. I said, all right, well, I kind of looked through the food and I was like, oh, okay, lamb chops. Cool. I'll try them. You know, whatever. I was thinking it was a whole meal. Yeah. You. And then my friend that was with me from town, I had to go take a leak because, you know, beer. And while I was gone, they brought my chops back. And she goes, is that it? And they're like, yeah. And she goes, oh, he's going to be so pissed. I came back and I was like, ooh, are those mine? They're like, yeah, enjoy your chops. There was 4. They were probably that big. And I'm like, where's the rest of it? And the waitress comes up, can I get you another beer? I'm like, yeah, where's the rest of my meal? And she goes, that's it. And I was like, no potatoes, no nothing else. No. Apparently I ordered an appetizer, but I couldn't understand the French word for appetizer, whatever it is. I said, why do I have to have an interpreter to read your goddamn menu? You could have said, that's an appetizer. And said, hey, that's an appetizer. What do you want for your main course? Since we're being that fancy. And my friend's just laughing her ass off at this point. And because she knew I was going to be unhappy. And long story short, for 4 lamb chops and I think 2 glasses of beer, that was right around $60. I was so pissed. Now, happy it wasn't my money, but pissed because I only had a certain amount to play with. And that was 60 of it right there. So I'm like, well, all right then. On the way back, we need to go by the gas station. They sell beer in there, and I'm sure they'll have chips or something since I got full here. And everybody started laughing. It was horrible. I don't recommend that place. The food was good. It was. Was it worth what I paid? Hell no.
No.
So, long story short, I am very careful when I go into any kind of restaurant that I've never been to.
That's why I always read the menu thoroughly, because it typically will tell you, you know, the menu is sectioned off and it'll tell you it comes with a side.
Here's my thing. If their menu has fancy words on it and it's only 1 page, and if you flip it over and all this stuff is Sauvignon Blanc or whatever, it's wine, basically. You probably don't want to eat there. If you're trying to do it on a budget, you probably don't want to eat there, is what I'm saying.
There's that.
So that was the last time we were there. Now, the very next night, we went to Buffalo Wings and just killed it.
Yeah.
For the same amount of money.
Yeah, well, duh.
And stopped and got more beer, and then got yelled at because we were sitting out front of the hotel drinking it. And mind you, this hotel is in a field. And we're like, you can't do that in public. And I'm like, who the fuck's going to see us? We're standing in a fucking cornfield by a mountain.
Yeah.
What you dumbass. Anyways. Anywho,
yeah. Yeah.
Man, I have the Doritos tacos. I love those.
Yes.
Those are the only tacos I can eat.
Yeah. Because you don't like crunchy tacos.
Well, I do like crunchy tacos.
Well.
I like the real tacos. But if I have to eat Taco Bell, about the only things that won't make me spray paint a wall is the Doritos tacos.
Yeah.
And by spray paint a wall, I think we all know what I mean.
Well, I would hope so. And if they don't, we're not going into details. So.
Oh, yeah. Man. Only 2? We'll order a box of those.
Right.
And people will be lucky if I share. That is $16, but that is I'm full $16.
Yeah.
Ooh, I need to go to Menards tomorrow and get some bacon. Wait, no, just need to go to Hills and get some bacon. This is what I did the last time. Went to Menards, bought bacon. Then I went to Hills and bought more bacon.
So what you're saying is when you decide that you want to get in the car and start going shopping tomorrow, I need to come with you because you are very irresponsible when it comes to grocery shopping. Yes, you are. And then I go, okay.
I like bacon.
I get it.
And I feel obligated to purchase bacon. I eat it. It doesn't go to waste. Might pop me in the eye, but well, there you go. There's why I don't have the light up there. Maybe if I have the light up there, she'll quit doing that.
No, she wouldn't.
Because
you have stuff on the tank that the camera is on, and she still climbs on that tank. For whatever reason, she loves to sit on top of the 200. I don't know.
It's kind of like a sniper tower. If you think about it.
I mean, I guess.
Because
she can be up there and look down at everybody.
With that cheap-ass facade I made there, it's kind of like a sniper tower. It's over 6 foot. And she can kind of get a read on everybody, and nobody knows she's up there until you see her little patched head poke up. And then she jumps onto another tank, and eventually she's going to get heavy enough that she's going to shatter a lid on another tank. This is why I just need to build canopies on everything. It's not going to be cheap, but it'll keep that from happening. Because now I can't go to the local fish store and get new canopies anymore, can I? Yeah.
No.
Or get new tops, I guess.
We're not going to get into that.
I have some spare glass, but I'm trying not to use them all. You hear me? No. No, now you're going to try to climb the wall. Okay, kittens. Gotta love them. I wish you could see my face right now. Or get rid of the cats. Well, yeah.
Hey. You shut your whore mouth about cats being
I knew
bait.
somebody was going to get called a hoarder.
Listen.
Do you realize in this view? See?
I told you.
In this view, we don't have just one tank anymore. We have 4. And my dirty air conditioner. Again, it's a work in progress. We're working on it, okay? Working on it. The hard part's over.
That.
Now I just got to figure out some minor details like, hiding wires. I actually want to mount a camera a little bit closer, but off the ceiling. And maybe better quality camera. One that I don't have to unplug between 3 and 7 times to actually get it to work.
Right.
Yeah. We're moving in the right direction, though, I feel. Oh, man. Sorry, Jess, but I agree the cats need to go. Now I will add, I like other people's cats because they don't live with me.
Okay, so Nathan and I can agree on something because I absolutely feel the same way about dogs. Like, I despise dogs. Owning dogs, absolutely not. Like, it gets on my last nerve. Other people's dogs, yes, come here, Fluffy. Let me pet you. Let me give you a treat. Let me love on you because I get to go home and you're not coming with me. I would rather give me all the cats. Give me all the cats.
This is where I have to disagree. And now I have to go get more plants out of the vent there.
This is where you and I are going to continue to disagree because
I think I'm going to move all those plants out of that tank because I'm tired of doing this every day.
It happens.
Whip says, I feel like you, Jess, and I need to work this cat issue over a bottle of whiskey.
No, fuck whiskey. I don't drink whiskey. Absolutely not. No. Gross. Gross. Oh, I gotta get the kid. Why does Uber have to be so expensive?
Because you're doing a round trip.
I know.
You see that, kids? I learned a lesson.
Well, it's fine. It's $25, but it's still cheaper than 10 grand.
Well, I learned a lesson though.
Yeah, I
think we all learned a lesson.
You and me both did. It's
I
$25, but it's still cheaper.
A little bit more than you did, but
I'm
in the long run, $25 is way cheaper.
Yeah, I mean,
than $9,500.
I'm not really okay with paying $25
and your car
for
being
Uber,
impounded and the risks and dangers and da. We all know. But yeah, we don't play that game no more. And I wasn't kidding when I said that. We don't play that game no more.
I'm not a fan of paying that much money, but it's.
Well, I'm not a fan of it too, but I'm not a fan of paying $9,500 and spending the night in jail and then having to do stupid bullshit for the next 2 years.
I know.
So
pick up in 22 minutes, bitch. You better.
$25 saves you all that bullshit. It's just better.
That dude is not 22 minutes away. You better get the fuck out of here.
Hey, can you watch your mouth?
Nope. Fuck.
Oh, man. Uh-oh. What did I do? Oh, shit.
I don't know. Did you turn the chat off?
There we go. Just got it. There we go. Hey, she's been in here for over 5 minutes. Why is Kalish still gray? Well, God damn it. Can't you guys do this?
Ew.
Oh, no, you can't. Oh, shit. I just hit the wrong button. Undo.
Listen. Seriously.
What's going on here?
Why are they all trying to push whiskey on me?
I hit the wrong button. Sorry.
I don't do whiskey.
There we go. I hit the wrong button. My fault. Thanks, Whip. That's your fault. Yes, I didn't scroll up high enough. That was my fault.
Yeah.
Now she's going to hate me.
Well, it is what it is.
Whip. Why? I mean, I get why I have to be the one to do it. Damn it, Nick.
Oh, I know why it's taken so long. This some bitch picked me to pick me up, but he's got several rides. I hate Uber. I really do. I really do. This is stupid. You had several other, I needed you
Why
now.
Can't she just
not in 20 minutes. Whatever.
I did.
Whip says, what do you do, Jess? You don't seem like a foo-foo drink kind of gal. No, I mean, I like rum or I like vodka. I prefer like a spiced rum or a vodka. Or beer. Yingling is absolutely my favorite beer. There are a few IPAs. Two Hearted. I'm a fan of Two Hearted. But yeah, I'm either spiced rum or vodka. I just can't. Whiskey will make me puke even smelling it. I can't do whiskey. Oh, okay. We can come to terms on a good spiced rum. Cool. Yeah, let's do that. Kalish, I have never actually had scotch. So I can't say yes or no on scotch, honestly. Look up Firewater. First time got drunk with that. Don't even want to tell you the stories. See, you mentioned cinnamon. That's me with Fireball. I cannot stand the smell of Fireball. I'm not a fan.
That's why you just drink it. You don't smell it.
Kalish mentioned scotch. I've never had scotch. So I can't.
It's an acquired taste.
I can't say yes or no. I honestly probably not a go. I mean, would I be willing to try scotch?
There's
Sure.
people that say this isn't their go-to, and it's mine.
Right.
So
Whip,
everybody's taste is different.
Whip did say we could come to terms on a good spiced rum. I love a good spiced rum. Nathan says Stan can't spell whiskey. Yeah.
Daniel V's back. What's up, buddy? We're still here.
Yeah, I can't. I agree, Nathan. I cannot. Absolutely. The smell of whiskey, like the thought is making my stomach turn right now. I cannot.
We need to figure out the Chicago trip. We need to figure out
I don't disagree.
when, though. I'm thinking like in the next couple months, maybe.
Cops are blocking Broadway by Kinsmore.
Broadway by Kinsmore. Oh, that's just down the street.
Right down there.
That would be where
Jenna lives.
Yeah. What did they do?
Don't know. Sean probably
Probably repoed somebody's car and they didn't like it.
I don't know. Anywho.
So what you're saying is don't go that way.
Right. Whip said I drank an entire bottle of cinnamon Jack on one of Josh's late night streams a year back or back, and that was fun.
He was feeling pretty damn good.
Oof. Jesse wants to know how tall you are.
6 foot. I'll say whatever you want.
But you are
proven I'm 6 foot.
It has not been proven because anytime I have ever
proven medically.
Anytime I have ever taken a tape measure and
you can't measure.
Okay, but that's what I do for a living.
Well, Jim, that's why you're shit.
Never comes back? Oh, okay. Because my shit never comes back.
Last time I was at the doctor, they went, "Oh, Tori," and I said 6 foot. They went, "Yep." I went, "Okay."
Oh my God. Jesse said, Whip, I drank a whole bottle of Jack and woke up in the woods sleeping in the snow.
Sketty's here.
Ooh, Lord.
What's up, Sketty?
Yeah, Jack can be dangerous for a lot of people.
I don't drink Jack anymore.
He can't do Jack.
Jack and I don't get along. Jim and I do.
Yeah.
Not Jack and I.
No.
Jack and I had some rough times.
Right.
They were good times, and then they just went south later on down the road. Long story short, but I don't do that no more. Well, last time I really got going on Jack, I punched the taillight out of a car. I apparently walked down the alley with 2 people on my back and was going to kill someone. So I don't do that anymore. I just don't. Jaeger, I'll drink.
Oh, yeah. I love me some Jaeger.
So Daniel says, I love brandy with coffee. I don't like coffee, but I would try it with alcohol in it. I'd try anything
brandy,
with alcohol.
Well, brandy and coffee. That might be good.
Jaeger's one of my favorites. It's also jumped the video. Now I don't know where it went. Jim and I spent too many nights in the high school. I kicked him. Well, but that was my problem with Jack.
Yeah.
Nobody could figure out why I wore a leather coat in the middle of summer.
Including me.
Nobody could figure it out until one day, walking out of high school, I was going to go catch the bus, and I just kind of stood there and pulled something out of my pocket on my leather coat. And I went, yep. Good. Tossed it in the trash. It was at that moment, my buddy looked at me and went, that's why you're always wearing that damn coat. And I went, uh-huh. It was kind of like a flask, but I couldn't gain access to a flask because I was, 17 or 18. I could get the alcohol, I just couldn't get the flask. How's that make sense? Anyway, I had no problem with Jack then. Later on, the party years started, and everything was fine until all of a sudden that little pint of Jack turned into a fifth or a gallon. And then that gallon found its way upside down a lot on the other end of my mouth. And one of the last times it did it for me was when I apparently was so sloshed. I walked over to the fridge, I pulled that bottle out, I slammed it, or, cleared it, put the cap back on and set it back in there, continued doing my tirade. And then, I don't know, an hour or two later, I came back to the fridge going, where the hell did my Jack go? That's when I got violent. Well, yeah, so it's just better that Jack and I stay away from each other. Now, Jim and I, we can hang out. We can hang out all day long. But Jack and I, they will get along so well.
Oh, no. Sketty just said Melvin's mom passed away today. Oh, man. I know that pain.
Man.
I know and understand that pain all too well. Golly. I don't know if he's in here, but if I see him.
I didn't see him, but if he pops in on a replay or something, man, just know the metalheads are pulling for you, buddy. You got our deepest condolences.
Like 100%. That is a heartbreaking thing to go through, especially if you are close to your mother. That's hard.
That's not an easy thing. Losing either one of your parents isn't an easy thing at all.
No. God, that just hit me hard. Like I feel this pain.
Like I said, if he pops in or did pop in and I missed you, I'm sorry. But if you catch us on the replay, brother, you got our thoughts.
Seriously, I understand. Like, I understand everything that he is going to be going through.
Man.
He said, Sketty said he had been taking care of her and living with her. Yeah. Yeah. Whit said, nope, March 15, 2019, one of the hardest days. Listen, November 22nd, 2022. The worst day of my life. Absolutely. Like, I get it. I 100% get it.
It's not an easy thing. It's not. You gotta. If I can say anything, it would just be the usual. I don't mean to make it sound like the usual, but that person's no longer in pain, and that I will stick to my guns on that.
I don't
from now
disagree.
Until the end of time.
I don't disagree with that part. That doesn't make that lot
doesn't make
easier.
It easier, but it. The first time I heard that, I was so heartbroken. I didn't even know what the hell that meant.
Right.
But later on in life, I heard it again. And then I heard it again, and I heard it again, and I heard it again.
Yeah.
And then the meaning actually kind of kicked in, going, you know what? Yes, I miss them. Yes, I loved them. I'd do anything to bring them back. I'd do anything to have.
Literally.
I'd do anything to have Springhead right here, right now.
You know,
But
a lot of people.
I'd do anything
but
to have my grandpa right here, right now. I'd do anything to have my grandmother right here, right now. But the fact that they're not in pain anymore.
Right. Right.
Especially with Springhead. What we had to watch.
And I mean,
you could watch the downturn, and that is something. When you hear them say, at least they're not in pain anymore, to me that has a different meaning. I don't know if that has the same meaning as the person that's saying it, but to me, they're not experiencing what they were going through anymore.
Right.
And you know they weren't happy. You know they were in pain, or you know whatever the situation may be.
Right.
It has a different meaning for me, and I know it sounds cliche when I say at least they're not in pain anymore, but that is how I mean it.
Right.
They can truly find happiness. I don't know if that just sounded really bad or just the way I think. You know, they're not suffering.
So Whit, and again, I 100% I agree with this. Nothing makes it easier. There's nothing that can be said. There's nothing that can be done. Time doesn't make it hurt any less. It's just something you have to cope with and keep pushing forward.
Yep.
And that's what it is. You literally just learn to navigate life with that pain.
Yep.
That's what you do, because you don't have a choice but to keep moving forward and just learn how to navigate that pain.
Well, the pain,
that's all you do. The pain never goes away.
Everything you feel makes you who you are.
Right. That pain literally never goes away. The who, what, why, where, when.
He's absolutely right. Everything,
none of that.
Everything you say or do or whatever, it doesn't change the fact that person's going.
Right. You literally just learn how to navigate through life without that person and with that constant hurt in your heart. That's all you do.
If I can say anything that might help, it would just be the fact that they're not in pain. And just because they're gone physically doesn't mean that they're gone.
Right.
They're always going to
They're always with you. Yeah.
With you.
You always carry those memories and
whatever. They're always going to be with you.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can do this again. Oh, I did it without deleting them this time.
I mean, to wrap it up, so that, because I feel like this kind of went a little bit dark, not intentionally, but just Melvin just needs to know that there are people here that have felt this pain, and we are here for him.
We're here for him. We support him. We got his back. He's always had our back. But you never leave a man behind.
See, Whip, he said, nope, never. I carry it with me every minute of every day. Absolutely. Every single second, there is something that is going to bring that. Yeah, you literally, you don't rid yourself of that. Like, you don't get away from it. It's always there. It's always there.
No running.
No. I don't care what you think you can do. It's always there.
Paws and percussions. Hola. How's it going, Paws? How you doing? Hope I said that right.
Pause.
I said pause.
Pause. Like little.
Is this going to be like a wash and wash thing?
Probably, yes.
Christ.
Whip said, I think there are times we carry it differently. Oh, absolutely. Sometimes it's super heavy and sometimes it's not.
It's Maritza.
Maritza!
Well, hey. Good seeing you. Tell the old Mikers we said hey.
Nathan said, okay, back had to make a short really fast. I finally have plants pearling and only after 1 day of CO2.
Well, that sounds like you were making a totally different video there when you said pearling, but
plants pearling. It means that he has
making a joke.
Anywho's it.
We were talking about the OnlyFans thing earlier. I was reverting back to that, but you ruined it. It's over.
Whatever. Whip said, and she's gray. Just saying. Wait, what? Oh, because there's no. Does he mean gray hair, or does he mean Maritza doesn't have a wrench?
Oh yeah. Damn it. I already accidentally hit one person. No, I put them in timeout.
Shit happens.
Okay.
It's not called
That's
mayhem.
it for wrenches tonight. I keep screwing up. Okay, is what I'm saying.
It's not called mayhem for no reason.
Well,
just so you know.
I like it. I feel like a person of power. Like if I was in power, I would have this as my podium.
Right.
And I would be like, I would just.
Okay, well, this jackass is finally 4 minutes away. Jeez.
This is why I can't be in power, because you don't listen to me.
No. Well, why would I?
Yeah. So tonight is for anybody that might be wondering why they're now blue. I throw wrenches at people. It's what I do. I'm a mechanic. I throw wrenches. So unless you're a Dell.
But they're the cheap wrenches because he would never throw his snap-on.
Oh, I can throw them.
Shh. You were supposed to go along with that, ass.
I mean, they're durable. And if I break it, I get a warranty. So I just have to. Yeah, I'm not throwing them. Oh, I got madder than hell and threw my hammer the other day at the floor. Thor hit it. That somebody should have recorded that and done freaking lightning behind it, because I was so pissed when that hub bearing was not coming off after beating on it for 2.5 hours.
Kalish said, and apparently none of us can dodge. And Whip said, you can throw them because they'll replace them. I mean, that's true.
It's true.
On the replacement part. And Kalish.
Well, my guy would, because he knows me. But if they see blatant damage, then it is up to the dealers if they want to warranty that. Like if you put, I have literally watched the guy take what the hell's that guy's name? I don't remember. But he put his flex head half-inch drive ratchet in a vise, locked it down. Now, mind you, just the drive of the ratchet, put it in a vise, and put all his weight in it. And he's a big boy. And he's probably 350 or more. And he snapped that. We all know what's going to happen there. The drive's going to snap. And he went, oh, it broke. And he took it into the dealer because I guess he was coming that day. And his dealer goes, yeah, it just broke, huh? And he goes, you didn't put it in a vise and put it on YouTube? And he goes, nope, wasn't me. Don't know what you're talking about. He goes, okay, whatever. And he rebuilt it right there. I think what he was trying to do was actually trying to get the ear to break so they'd have to replace the whole wrench. And he does this like every few months. I'll see him snap one, just purposely trying. And those ears just won't give. The drive, the end of the drive will give before the ears do. So that says a lot about their tool, which is why I have no problem buying them. I have my 3/8 drive flex head, my long one. I have had the drive rebuilt on that because it did bust my knuckle one time. I think it just chipped one tooth, and unfortunately, that tooth made my fist go into a control arm. It got rebuilt.
Everybody can see Missy Sue.
Missy girl.
Marissa.
That's my parrot.
She said I look away. And she said I look away and just turns into a cat. Okay. All right, guys. I gotta go. Uber is here. I gotta go pick up Mini Metalhead.
Jeez, it's 9:30.
Yeah.
Wow. When did that happen?
It's Friday. Who cares? Anyway.
You know what? I'm hungry. That's who cares.
Well, I'm just saying. I gotta go pick up Mini Metalhead.
Well, I tell you what. Who knows? Maybe we'll pop in tomorrow. I don't know. Tell you what, guys. Though I've had fun. Thanks for everybody that's been coming in and out. I had fun. This is kind of like an impromptu Moonlight Mayhem, although I have to do this to get the lighting right. Yeah. Now I feel like a DJ. I just need some strobe lights. Boy. What the hell is that? I got to start. Okay. Anyways. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with us tonight. This is kind of like the impromptu thing, but this is what you can start getting used to. I don't know if this configuration is going to stay this way. I might change it. I don't know, but we'll cross that bridge. We're going to be putting some better stuff up back here. I'm going to have a sign made. I've got a Star Wars sign over there that looks cool. I kind of want it over here, kind of thing. We'll get there, but I guess I got to clean my tanks. Great. Anyways, thank you all. This is the part where I say thank you, moderators, but that's literally all of you. So I can basically just say thanks for popping in. Anyways, guys, if you had fun tonight, make sure you put her down in the comments. I mean, I'm pretty sure we did, or else y'all still wouldn't be here. I don't know if I'm going to go back to doing the Monday, Friday thing. I don't know. I'm just going to just pop in when I pop in. So, anywho, anyways, thank you all for being here. I love each and every one of you. Melvin, if you see this, brother, my heart's with you. You know that. If you need anything, let me know. Everybody, just have a good weekend. If I see you, great. If I don't, I'll see you somewheres. How about that? So, you guys have a great weekend. Love y'all. Stay metal. Now I got to find buttons. Okay, now stay metal.